What up, world? It's your host with the most underneath the breakable. So all I do is give a toast to the real folks who done paved the way in real way. It's your boy Mac Mizzle. And this another episode of Mac U. You know what I'm saying? And now we gonna break it down to y'all on a scholarly level why the mainstream media, Gayle, and all the defenders are full of shit. You see, when Snoop said that dog head ass, whatever, he was referring to the Eurocentric way of thinking and her particular attire and her way of thinking, her demeanor and everything like that when it comes to representing the black community. She really went out of her way, like somebody on a racist white woman, and tried to throw Kobe under the bus after the man ain't here to defend himself. Which is not, she knows her in her hearts of hearts that's not the way to go. Then, get caught in the backlash, blames it on her network. She threw the white folks under the bus. You know what I'm saying? And then CBS didn't come to her aid. So now Snoop said something. Then he apologized for the shit because he felt bad in his heart, you know, at the end of the day. Because Gayle, maybe she really didn't know what she was doing. But at the same token, she's intelligent enough to ask herself, will people feel offended by what I'm about to say, what I'm about to ask? And even her interviewee, Lisa Leslie, looked kind of disheveled and befuddled by the questioning. And if it wasn't the case, then and it got chopped up in a certain way, then Lisa Leslie wouldn't feel that. Wouldn't have looked and answered the question the way she answered it. She would have been more enthusiastic on speaking on the subject. But it was not. That wasn't the case at all. She was trying to throw Kobe under the bus by simultaneously representing for the Me Too movement, because they act like black men are the face of rape or the face of, tell white America, these black men are coming to get your daughters or something like that. And that's not the way the world works no more, or ever has ever. Let me take that back, because Emmett Till got caught for whistling at a white woman, got killed. Whole bunch of other scenarios and situations that went down in this world. But, another reason why y'all are full of shit is y'all let Susan Rice say we have an army. Like if Snoop really wanted to harm a black woman, a woman that could potentially be his sister, mother, aunt, cousin, he didn't want to bring harm to her. He wanted to bring clarity and attention to the situation that we're in, with our black women throwing us under the bus instead of staying on code and, you know what I'm saying, looking each other in the eye and loving each other and saying that we're going to bring each other up to an equal playing field and not doing the bootlicking and bidding for the white establishment. Because at the end of the day, that's what Snoop was trying to break down. But y'all are too square and too silly to even understand it. And when y'all do understand it, y'all still try to twist the narrative and make it seem like y'all are so knowledgeable on what the fuck y'all doing. But since y'all want to troll Kobe, Snoop then trolled the whole world on y'all goofy asses. Check this out.
Over his comments appearing to, he did threaten the CBS This Morning anchor for asking questions about the late Kobe Bryant's 2003 rape case.
He didn't threaten her. Y'all know it. Y'all women say, when you come for me, Don't send for me. Shit like that. In the same way
So with that being
said,
Gayle King.
he spoke like y'all women. You know what I'm saying? He spoke in y'all lingo, in the colloquial sense. Y'all want to be so smart and sophisticated the way y'all goofy shit.
I should have handled it way different than that. But I was raised way better than that. So I would like to apologize to you publicly for.
We're all raised better than that. You think we're just gonna go around call black women doghead ass? Think about it.
A lot of people look up to me and love me and appreciate me, so I want to let them know that anytime you mess up, it's okay to fix it. It's okay to man up and say that you wrong. I apologize. Hopefully we can sit down and talk privately. Have a good day.
Ah. See? He said it's okay to, if you mess up, it's okay to apologize. So Gayle messed up, she apologized. Snoop messed up, he apologized. What y'all got to say about that now, huh? Y'all ain't got nothing to say about that. Cause y'all know damn well that it's real in the field, you know what I'm talking about? So now, Snoop is just showing y'all that even though he's Snoop Dogg, he got all these followers, everybody fucks with him, he's still man enough to sit down and apologize for what he did wrong. So y'all president, Donald Trump, should take a cue out of Snoop's cards. Because he never admits to shit in it. And you know he's out here doing a whole bunch of bullshit. I guess y'all don't care. Let's continue.
Joe, you go first.
So, yeah, well, listen, it was a pretty straightforward apology, a complete apology. I thought it was a complete apology. I know you have a slightly different take on it, but you know, I think we all screw up. We all mess up, and when we do, we need to step forward and apologize. And the part of that apology, I mean, he said he overreacted. He apologized fully. He was being disrespectful, and he said he needed to, quote, man up and apologize. He did, and I thought the best part of it was when he said that they needed to get together and talk privately, which I'm sure at some point they will, though I'm sure this is still very, very raw for Gayle. She's been through hell over the past week, and I know she has to be disillusioned by people that she thought were friends. Bobby said absolutely nothing about she has to be disillusioned. I know she has to be disillusioned by newspapers and
Perfect. It's perfect.
journalistic freedom and protecting journalists. They talk about protecting journalists worldwide, but they don't even protect one down the street when her life is threatened. It's very strange, this conspiracy of silence to protect and defend a black female journalist. I'm ready to move past Snoop and what he said. I'm far more focused on this complete dereliction of duty by opinion writers, by media figures, by leaders, both black and white, who have refused to step forward and speak truth to power. We have one of the few on this set who have, and that's of course Reverend Al.
And all they're doing is playing good cop, bad cop.
Just because Snoop
She's saying it's bullshit.
So-called apology.
And Snoop should have apologized
in some ways, but it wasn't in others,
more
and here's
genuinely.
why. First of all, it's quite a turnaround, okay, from what
And
he
he's
put
saying-
out there, and it took a week, which is
Snoop
problematic.
could say what
When
he
you've done
wants,
something
so he
wrong,
can feel
you
how
know it
he
right
wants.
away, and you get right out there, and you do not give any
He
excuses
could
for it. And his
apologize
first
the way he
line
wants.
gave an excuse. Two wrongs don't
At the
make
end
a
of the
right.
day,
Let me explain why that's problematic.
everybody's politically
he left
correct.
Gayle hanging in an area that's quite important to all of this, which I'll let the
But
rest
nobody's
talk about.
morally
Two
correct.
wrongs don't make a right.
And that's the
No.
problem.
That's not okay, and that kind of undermines the entire apology.
What's wrong with
The
saying
other
two
thing
wrongs don't
is,
make it right?
you know, you have to
That's
wonder
a
why it took
that's a
week.
saying.
What is it that made him think for a week about this before coming out with this? And what he did when he tore Gayle down and threatened her with a profanity-laced tirade is he divided people. And he knew he was doing that. He knew he was ginning up division. It's not a good look at all. So I think he's going to need to do more. I think it's a good start. But a lot needs to happen before this really is.
How was he jetting up vision when all he was
peace.
trying to do was point out the fact that Gayle and Oprah are always attacking black
the way you do
men?
right now. I'm sure she's still very raw about this. I
And
do
throwing them
know
under the
that,
bus.
we
They have a long
president,
history and career of doing so.
who
And the
refuses
reason
to
why they're doing that
apologize at
is
all
because
times,
the
who refuses
mainstream
to
media
ever
got
admit
them by
he
the
makes
balls.
mistakes, and I think
They know that they
when-
can't do
when
nothing
you
else
have
but
somebody stepping
entertain
forward and saying
and be
they
out
need
here
to,
in the
quote,
public
man up
eye
and
as
apologize
mammies and bed
say that
wenches.
they're
Yeah, I said it.
sorry and
So y'all better
behave
clean it up
poorly.
and let's come
You know, I
back
think
together
we
as
need
a
to accept that
family.
apology. Of course,
And
it's
if
up to Gayle
Snoop
ultimately
feels
to
away,
personally accept that apology, but
Snoop got a right to
we need
feel how he
see
wants to
people
feel.
who
'Cause you know
make
why?
Mistakes. We've all made terrible mistakes.
He's
and
Uncle Snoop.
you know what?
And sometimes Uncle
at the
say
end of the
some
day, it's
brash,
all about
harsh
grace,
stuff.
and hopefully Snoop
But
and Gayle can
sometimes
get together and he can
what
offer
Uncle say
words
is the
to her
truth.
and she can provide grace back to him. But for now,
Because they ain't
I'm
afraid
just glad
to call out
this
the
example
bullshit.
was sent out to the 39, 40 million people that follow Snoop on Instagram.
So let's hear what
It was important
Al
because it
Sharpton
sets a
has to
cultural
say.
tone that you do not have to be engaged in threats and misogyny. I think beyond Gayle and Snoop, what concerned me was the message it was sending to a lot of people that listen to Snoop and that impacted by it. And I think that they got a real education, and I hope this is a teaching moment that Snoop will use to say to them, it is not the manly thing to do to call women out their name and to threaten women and journalists for what they say. If he had said he felt it was inappropriate or harmful to him, the way she conducted the interview, whether you or I agree with that or not, he had the right to say that. But to dehumanize her and to use misogynist terms and to threaten her was my concern. And
he didn't threaten her. You're square. You know damn well you didn't threaten her, and you're a black activist saying this goofy stuff. That means you don't have the pulse of the people, and you're just stuck on stupid. It's your boy Mac Mizzle. I'm out this piece. And remember, keep it real in the field.
That should not be called out their name.
I forget how Reverend Sarkton feels.
And I'm so happy that it was